But ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. If you walked into a diamond store and the shopkeeper offered you 2 stones, one diamond and one glass piece, both shining under the light, which one will you choose? Of course the diamond shines, not because it shines more, but because its value. In the same way, many people today want to look valuable through fashion, filters, social media posts, but a high value woman is not about just looking valuable, she is about being valuable. So today, let's explore together how to be a high value woman, not just in the eyes of the world, but in your own eyes, in your relationships, and in your life. Fenjolo caront into dais wort, oneov de greates confusions ve fața istis, pe opla remixing up social vorvis selvors. Tei believa if more pople notițe me, teniam valuable, iget morelice son me fotos teni matter, if somone apreciates me only ten iam gote noug. But the truth is, selvos is not by the clubs of society, it is defined by the clarity of our own heart. Let me give you an example. Imagina 2000 note. If I take tis note and hold it up your knopf its value it's 2000. I crush it trough it on the ground. Stamp on it does it lose its value no. It is still vor 2000 free, but sauce its value is not decided because it logs the moment. Or fat it has gone through but by the authority that created it. In the same way, eu valudos detrase bet sauce of mistakes eu made, har breaks eu facet, or pe ople for jetstet eu value is intrinsic is built in. Yet many pe ople liket that crushet note, doubting themselves bet sauce someone insulted them or ignored them. Think about this if your friend forgets to wish you on your birthday, does that mean you don't matter? Oft so urse not, but we often all of such small things to disturb our peace. Ve me osure our selvos behose stretus, rasertan behov vetreatur selves, take the example of social media. A young woman spends on a whole dressing up, whole taking pictures, and 10 posts it online. For the next 5 hours, Venus depends on hos and comments she gets. If the leaks pour in, she fells like a gwin. If they don't, she fells like a failure, but is that tragic. To give your inner happiness to the control of an app. Hionto strangers who probably used strolling mindlessly. True selvos me ansknoving. Pe iam valuable vhese eu clap for me or not. Iam vorsi vheser eu recognize me or not. Iam precious even if the world is too blind to see it. A diamond doest lose its value if it remains in the dark. Even if it is buried under the ground for centuries, it still remains a diamond. Similarly, a higvaluman does need constant validation from the outside. Sheshines because sheknovs her words from within. Let me share a small story. Terevasonce a ticher showed her class a glass of water. She asked heavy is this glass. Students shouted different answers 2 grams, 200 grams. The ticher smiled and sighed. It doesn't matter the weight, what matters is how long you hold it. If you hold it for a minute, it's fine. If you hold it for an hour, my arm will lache. If you hold it for a day, my arm will fail numb and paralyzed. The actual weight didn't hang, but the longer you hold on to it, the heavier it fails. In the same way, when you keep holding on to hopeless judgments and opinions, it becomes a burden, on a bad comment, on a rude remark, on a comparison, and you sorry in your mind for these years. But if you yourselves, you learn to let go, you don't allow external noise to paralyze your inner peace. Look at nature, a rose doest competivis as un flower, the oceans to trito belike deske, the moon doest beg de sun forlicht, has its own beauty, its own place, is question worse. But human being, the constantly comparing in comparison, veloce compassion for ourselves. A higvale woman is on a understands this. Piamenouk. Ishe does net to dim her lik to make oses comfortable. Does she need to shout about her words to prove it. She simply lives it. She invest in her growth, her kindness. Her integrity bezause she knows that these things build lasting self-worth, file social approval is temporary. Think about it. Many times in feed someone not notice your effort, but later live rewarded you in unexpected ways. Questions, how might you feel invisible, but later realized that invisibility gave you the freedom to grow silently. Questions is truly dependent on others not teaching you, then your life evolved stop when they stop not teaching. But you are not a puppet. You are a person with inherent dignity, strengths and value. So let's reflect. Are we living like that 2000 not constantly afraid that if people crucius or ignore us, we will lose value? or are we living like a diamond knowing that our shine doest come spotless boots boot faden we are made off. The moment you shift from social wars to self wars, your life hangs, you stop begging for attention, you start commanding respect. You stop living for applause and you start living with purpose. You passing validation. Gwension start attracting admiration. Remember this if you walk into a shop and sit for bucks on a visual luxury label and no service no name, people mai pitch de brandetone. But if the no name back is strong, usef vest long, it eventually proves its value. Similarly, you don't need to flash labels to show your effic value. Your actions, dignity, and your self-respect will speak louder than a label ever told. So, my dear friends, don't trade your paths for people's approval. Don't confuse your social voice with your self-worth. The world may not recognize your value at the right time, but your responsibility is to never forget it yourself. Value woman knofs she's precious, not becau se osersai so, but becau se she believe so. And when you believe it, you live it, and when you live it, the whole world begins to see it. There is nothing wrong with looking beautiful. In fact, beauty is a gift, and it deserves to be celebrated. But have you noticed how much importance society gives to appearance? A woman with a flawless face, expensive clothes, and perfect selfies might receive instant admiration, while another woman with simplicity might be ignored even if she carries wisdom, kindness, and integrity in her heart. The sad truth is, into this world, cosmetics often get more attention than character. Fat sustains relationships, earns respect, fat builds legacies is not makeup on the skin, but values in the soul. Let's take an example. Imagine a beautiful cake perfectly decorated with layers of frosting and toppings. It looks amazing on the outside, but when you chew into it, if the inside is stale, steles or worse, rotten voglio at it. Questions nos. On the other hand, a jacket that looks plain from outside but is moist, fresh, and delicious on the inside that's the one people will savor and remember. Ist life the same. Appearance may attract attention for a few minutes, but character nourishes hearts for a lifetime. Think about relationships. People fall in love with appearance, but later realize that appearance alone cannot hold a marriage, cannot raise children, cannot solve problems. It's character that keeps love, valiance, honesty, kindness, forgiveness. Without this, questions like a glamorous wrapping paper covering an empty box. I once met a young woman who said to me, "People always compliment me looks, but very few respects me talks, and I have realized something. Beauty may open the first door, but only character allows me to enter and stay. I've had a powerful realization. Cosmetics can create an impression, character creates an impact. Cosmetics wash off at the end of day, but character Steven Fenn known is watching. Let me share a simple story. There was a girl in college who was not considered very fashionable. She didn't have a branded clothes, expensive or glamorous style, but she had something unique. She was reliable, honest, and always willing to help others. She would comfort friends when they were down. She would share notes with students from missed classes. She would speak truth even when it was popular. Years later, when her batchmates met again, nobody remembered for wore a fig dress or for had the best hairstyle. But everyone remembered her the gear with the golden character. Für bezauße se viele beauty is noticed, character is never forgotten. In the world of cosmetics, trends kept hanging. Today one brand is popular, tomorrow another. Today the fashion is bold eyebrows, tomorrow it's thin honest. Had was considered beautiful yesterday may be outdated today. Values like honesty, compassion, and integrity never go out of style. They are eternally attractive. There is also another truth. Be often creates comparison. Viele character creates inspiration. Women often compare themselves to women based on looks. She is prettier than me. She is slimmer than me. She has better skin than me. But when you meet a woman of character, you don't compare, you feel inspired. Think, poi wish I had her strengths, her kindness, her courage. That is the magnetic power of character. And let's not forget, time hangs everything. The prettiest face will eventually wrinkle, the silkiest hair will eventually gray, the most glamorous figure will eventually hang. But a good heart only grows stronger with time, a beautiful soul is more radiant with every passing year. The glove of cosmetics fades, but the glove character only depends. Kes exemple, have you seen of people trustor stichers or leaders? Vedont care muhabov te lok ve care about vgeser te are trustful, reliable and caring. Adotsto viskin words, for listens patiently is valuen metan rude dotstor, no matter how stilischly dressed he or she may be. A leader vis integrite ernst more loyalty tanone vis charisma but no morals. De same aplesto life, de vold admires beauty but bovsto charakter. Let's take inspiration from nature. A traits overet in flowers my loc attractive. It dost bear fruits poplant come batsk. But a mango tree, even if it's not as pretty as a flowering one, attracts people after year bezause of the sweetness it offers. A higvalue woman is like that fruit bearing tree is valuable not just for of she looks, but for what she gives, as yourself. Vchen people remember you, will she was so stylish, her lipstick shade was perfectste. O will they say, os dependable she was kind, she stod by me in mutok timeses. We all knov de answer. People remember not how you look it, but you made them fell and comes from character not cosmetics. So yes, take care of your looks. Wherefore makes you feel confident, take pride in presenting yourself well, but never forget, if your outer beauty uchines your inner beauty, then your shine is temporary. If your inner beauty compassion, honesty, humility uchines your outer beauty, then your shine is eternal. A higvalu woman invests in her character more than her cosmetics. She polishes her words with kindness, she highlights her values with actions, she applies the fragrance of humility. And trust me, no perfume can ever compete with the fragrance of a good heart. At the end of the day, cosmetics may improve eyes, character wins people's souls. And a woman who wins hearts with her character is the only for remains unforgettable. Have you noticed that in today's world, most our problems are not really intellectual, they are emotional. We don't think bezause we don't knof, we think bezause we don't knof hof to handle had we fell. We don't struggle bezause life is to complicate, we struggle bezause our emotions are, and this is here the true strength of a higvalue woman is revealed not just in how smart she is with her mind, but how she is with her heart. That quality is called emotional intelligence. So what exactly is emotional intelligence? It is the ability to understand our emotions, to manage them, and also to respect the emotions of others. It is knowing, speak and to stay silent, vchen to respond, vchen to let go, vchen to cry and vchen to smile. Questions. It's not about suppressing feelings, it's about channeling them in the right direction. Let's take a daily life example. Imagine you're driving to one someone suddenly shoots you off in traffic. The natural reaction is anger, your blood pressure rises. You want to honk, maybe shout a few words, maybe speed up and shove them fast boss. An emotionally intelligent woman thinks differently. She takes a breath, lets the car pass, and continues her journey in pace. Bezause she knows his shoulder, I give on a reckless driver the power to ruin me entire morning. Questions, that's the power of an intelligence. Hosing pace over impulse, no think about relationships. In any friendship, marriage, or family bond, emotions run hig. Small misunderstandings can actually be some who fixed if emotions are not handled with self. Also, a friend forgets to call you back. An emotionally reactive person may say, "But you don't care about me, you never make time for me." But an emotionally intelligent woman will panting, "Po maybe she is busy, maybe something came up." She chooses to ask gently instead of choosing harshly, and often that on a pause can save an entire relationship. There is a story of a woman who was asked, "Po what makes you so respected by everyone around you?" She replied, "Po it's simple. I am angry, so toten for I speak. Vchen I am satisfied for on a night before a decision. Vchen I am happy, I give thanks before I celebrate. And vchen are upset, I listen before I respond." Is that beautiful? Questions. That's emotional intelligence in prastice pausing before asking another example. Our place scenario. Imagine you are leading a team and on a off your legos make a mistake. You have options. You can yell at them, embarrass them in front of everyone and damage their confidence. Or you can simply explain the mistake, guide them on how to improve and give them the tools to better next time. Fichopton do youting builds loyalty and respect. Vestietsons. A higvalue woman understands that managing her emotions allows her to manage situations visele. Here is something very important. Emotional intelligence is not about always like a stone. It's not about pretending you don't feel anything. No, it's about owning your emotions. If you feel hurt, you acknowledge it, but you don't let the hurt turn into hatred. If you feel angry, you accept it, but you don't let anger control your words. You feel joy, you express it, but you don't become in excitement. It's a balance. Think of emotions like water. Water is like giving fan, it flows through proper channels, but it can be destructive, it flows uncontrollable. In the same way, emotions are a blessing directed that we sell, but a source of hen left unhetzket. An emotionally intelligent woman is like a skillful gardener, she vates her relationships with love, she prunes negativity with patience, and she allows space for others to bloom without drowning them with excessive reactions. Talk about an other aspect in passe. Emotional intelligence is not just about managing your own heart, but also about understanding the hearts of others. A high-value woman does just her words. She listens to the feelings behind those words. For example, if hen a hilt size or he don't want to go to show, I de surface level reaction mig be anger. O stop being lazy but an emphasis a proag volbe, o tell me fru. Is so messing troubling you at surely often, the hilt is not lazy but they are afraid. My bet they feel lonely. Listening with empathy, you solve the real problem. In friendships to empathy is the glue. We all need someone for those just say, we understand, a but truly feels what we're going through. A high-value woman becomes unforgettable. In poples becauze she shares this gift of empathy she makes others feel seen, heard, and valued. Knowledge be practical. How do you build emotional intelligence? It begins with awareness. What your emotions like a teacher watching filter in a classroom. When anger comes, notice it before it speaks through you. When sadness comes, allow yourself to feel, but don't let you in a room of despair. When jealousy comes, question it of who am I comparing myself. Do I really lack or am I ignoring my own blessings? The more you observe your emotions, the more you master them. At the end of the day, people don't admire you for reacts in your best moments, they admire you how you respond in your worst. Anone kan smile when life is smooth, but when challenges come, when words hurt, when circumstances test you that's when emotional intelligence shines, and that's when people say, o she is truly fig valu not becauze she never felt weg, but becauze she knef hof to turn her emotions into strengths. Remember this, beaute my turn heads talent my open doors, but emotional intelligence wins hearts and sustains respect. A woman with emotional intelligence is like a psalm river people fel peace in her presence. She does drowning in emotions, she dry up in soulness, she flows with grace and wherever she goes she nourishes lives. That is the power of emotional intelligence, the mark of a truly high-value woman. There is a beautiful strength in being independent, to stand on your own feet, to make your own decisions, to create your own life that is powerful. There is also a hidden beauty in independence, knowing that life is not just about me but above. A high-value woman understands this delicate balance. She does lose herself by depending blindly on others, but she also doesn't carry the burden of thinking she must do everything alone. She embraces both independence and interdependence. Let's look at a single example. Imagine a bird. The bird has wings, it can fly freely across the sky. That's independence. But the bird also knows that it needs a nest, a flock, and from nature to survive. That's interdependence. The bird does lose its freedom by relying on the nature actually thrives becauze of it. In the same way, questions. A high-value woman learns that her wings are strong, but the wind beneath them often comes from her relationships, her community. Questions. Many times society has given wrong definition of independence. Some say, we don't need an owner. I can do it all by myself. And yes, there is pride in being self-sufficient. Questions. But real visualizing that even the strongest among us needs someone at some point. A hill grows in a mother's womb. Nourished not by its own effort but by connection. A tree grows tall but only becauze its roots are nourished by the soil. A river flows freely but only becauze clouds relax rain. Everything life thrives on connection. Think about daily life. A woman might be financially independent, earning of money linking her own house. That is admirable. But emotional strength comes from sheknov she can lean on a friends from tiens are heart. She can ask for advice from shes confused. And she can share her joys vis lovetones. Without that even success fails lonely. Ist it true that your dobles can share and pain reduces from spoken out. That is the beauty of interdependence. Tere was once allowed for proudly side, we never ask anyone for help. People admired her strengths, but later in her quiet moments, she admitted besometis if Alex housted. It's are the whole world on my shoulders, but I'm afraid to learn no anone. Gwestchen she realized independence is not about refusing help. It's about having the strength to give and the humility to receive. A higvalo woman knofs that asking for help doest make her werkit makes her human. Log nature again. The sun shines independently. It does not licht from anything else, but without the airs and plans to receive its rise. The sun's head wall go vasted. The airs rotates independently, but without the sun's warmth, life world not exist. This is the dance of independence with interdependence, on without the other is incomplete. In relationships, this balance is vital. A higvalu woman does cling to her partner expecting them to fix her happiness. She creates her own happiness, but she also does push them by with privide, saying we don't need you. Instead she says to share my happiness with you and I am open to receiving yours. That means it transforms relationships. Love is not dependence, it is interdependence for complete individuals who sing to support other without losing themselves. In evoklace to the lesson applies, a woman who is independent in her skills, her confidence, and her vocation is respected. If she isolates herself refusing to collaborate, she misses the power of teamwork. Imagine a violin alone is beautiful, but imagine the same violin playing in harmony with an orchestra with some brass stacking. Interdependence does not away your uniqueness, it amplifies it. There is a story from about Kintsugi, the art of preparing pottery with gold. Instead of feeding cracks, they filled them with gold, making the objects even more valuable. In life to of hen velet oses herbus heal or cracks. Hen velet relationships fill or empty spaces, we don't become vaker, we become stronger, more beautiful, and more valuable. Independence says we don't break. Interdependence says, even if he break, he can be restored. I often admire women who are strong, fearless, and independent and strictly so. But let us also admire women who can learn on others without shame, who can share their struggles openly, who can build bridges instead of walls. But our strength is not about shooting people out, it's about welcoming the right people in. Think of a lamp, it shines brightly on its own, but when together with other lamps, the entire room lights up, against the power of interdependence. A lamp remains independent, but together they create something greater than themselves. Higvalu a woman shines her light, but she also allows others to shine with her. So independence with interdependence means this. Take responsibility for your life, but you also honor the fact that we are all connected. You earn your bread, but you feng the farmer for grave the head. You live in your house, but you watch no dockers for boilet. You walk your path, but you retook the defiance mentors and family fogave you to along the way. At the end of the day, true poverty is in balance. To much dependence makes you lose yourself, to much independence makes you lose others. But when you embrace both independence with interdependence, you become complete. You become a woman who stands tall on her own. She extends her hand to us. You become not only strong, but also compassionate, not only self-reliant, but also community building. And that is what makes you a truly higvalu woman who knows she is enough by herself, but who also knows life is more beautiful when we are together. One of the most misunderstood qualities of a higvalu woman is her ability to set boundaries. People think boundaries mean arrogance, selfishness, or pushing people away. But the truth is, boundaries are not about building walls, they are about creating halls and windows. Boundaries don't shoot people out. They write that people in and care the wrong energies out. A woman who knows how to set boundaries communicates something powerful. Visions with myself and the expects you to respect me to let's look at a daily example. Imagine your home. Keep your doors and windows open to let in light and fresh air. But wo all of you stand on to walk in at any time, at your foot use your belongings and disturb your piazza. Of source not You would welcome us warmly, but you would also have limits. If someone tried to damage your home, you must attempt to leave. That's exactly how our personal boundaries work. Your mind, your heart, your body, they are all like rooms in your home. You decide who enters, how long they stay, and how they treat the space. Many women struggle because they confuse kindness with people pleasing. They say yes to everything even when it drains them. Even when it hurts them used to avoid upsetting others. But a high-value woman knows that saying yes to everything is not kindness, with self-neglect. She understands that every time she says yes to something unworthy, she is saying no to her opinions and priorities. Take an example from the workplace. Suppose your boss keeps giving you extra work at the last minute, expecting you to stay late every day. At first, agree because you want to be helpful. But over time, you feel exhausted, your personal life suffers, and your health starts to decline. Now, if you never set a boundary, resentment grows, but you calmly and respectfully say, I'm happy to take extra work occasionally, but in advance notice to manage it well, you're not being rude, are being wise. Boundaries tichos have to treat you. There is a story about a gardener. She had a beautiful garden with roses, tulips, and lilies, but she never built a fence. Sun gods wandered in, children plucked flowers, bastions, and the of the garden was destroyed. She built a simple fence not to hide the garden, but to protect it. And Gues fat, people still admired the flowers, but none of they respected the boundary. In the same way, when you bullied boundaries, you are not hiding for you are protecting your beauty, your energy, and your peace. Boundaries are also about emotional being. For example, if a friend constantly calls you to gossip, complain, or criticize others, you make fair in after every conversation. If you keep allowing it, your energy gets wasted on negativity. If you gently set a boundary by saying, value or friendship, but evolve love to talk about positive things that uplift us, you guide the relationship towards something healthier. You don't lose therefore to create a healthier space for both of you. It's important to remember that people who truly love and respect you will honor your boundaries. Get angry or offended when you sexually benefiting from your lack of boundaries. Think about that. If someone gets upset when you say no, it means they were never respecting you yes in the first place. Another common area of her boundaries are vital is time. Time is life's most precious resource and once spent it never come back. Jons higvale woman protects her time. She does all of endless strolling unnecessary conversations. Toxic company to steal horse of her life. She houses her energy flows. If she spends an evening with friends, it is because they uplift her, not because she is afraid of being alone. If she invests time in work, it is because it aligns with her goals, not because she feels pressured to prove her worth. Boundaries around time ensure she lives with purpose, not pressure. There is also the boundary of self-respect in relationships. If someone speaks to you disrespectfully, if you stay silent again and again, they will assume it's acceptable. The moment question, they will not tolerate being spoken to like it is, you think them your dignity is not negotiable. That is not arrogance, that is self-love. Just as you would not allow someone to spit on your foot before you eat it, you allow someone to speak disrespect into your soul before you accept it. Boundaries also apply to self. Sometimes the hardest boundary is not with others, but with yourself. For example, setting a boundary with your own habits, limiting screen time, avoiding food, practicing self-care. A higvale woman says, I love myself enough to discipline myself. A kind of boundary is not restriction, it is liberation. It frees her from destructive sits and empowers her to live her best life. Remember, boundaries are not about being hard or cold. They are about being clear. They don't push people away, they teach people how to stay close in a healthy way. And here is the irony. The moment you set boundaries, people start respecting you more and not less. But self-respect always begins with self-respect. So when we say boundaries are beautiful, it means they are an invisible shell that preserves your worth, your peace, and your energy. Without boundaries, you are like an open book that no one can strip on. With boundaries, you are still open but with clarity, recipients. A higvale woman knows this truth deeply. She doesn't allow guilt to stop her from saying no. She allows fear to make her say yes. She knows that her time, her body, her emotions, her dreams, these are treasures. And just like any treasure, deserve protection. At the end of the day, boundaries don't make you less loving, they make you love more genuine. They don't make you less kind, they make your kindness sustainable. They make you less approachable, they make your presence more respected. And that is who truly boundaries are beautiful.